Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning, depending where in the world. Welcome in, guys. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well, and welcome into the episode 4 already of This Is Our Way with Mando G11, and today's guest will be Shogun Smoke. So, Shogun Smoke TTV, his name is in the title. And he will be here with me in a few seconds, and we'll be chatting it up and see how we're getting on. So, how is everybody? Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. It is Monday, the 12th of January, 2026. This is the fourth episode of the podcast since December 31st, 2025. So, that is one every 3 days so far. What I thought would be one weekly. So, this is good. So, looking forward to this. Making sure that our guest is getting ready. Go to contact Shogun Smoke now and see if he is available. And while we're waiting, guys, how y'all doing? Sir Wicked, how you doing? Oh man, today was a bad day for me illness wise, but we're not going to talk about that, okay? We're going to be happy today. That's why Len is on. How was Walmart? It sounds fantastic. I see there's a birthday coming as well for Brad Hall and in Bacon's Discord, so we need to keep an eye on that as well. That's coming up soon as well. How y'all feeling? Are we all good? Can't believe it is the fourth podcast in 12 days. It's crazy to imagine that something that I just always wanted to kind of reach into and do is now a reality and is going well. So we've got a fifth one coming up on Thursday, and we'll have a sixth one hopefully next week. Maybe somebody here in chat. Who knows? Just waiting to see if Shogun is ready. Oh, Monday I have my actual doc's appointment, so I won't be able to be next week. Oh, it's not on Mondays. There's no set day, Sir Ricky. The podcasts, I give notice kind of like a day or two beforehand when I find out for definite of the person who wants to do it, if they're available, and then I put it up on the poster on chat while I'm playing, like it is there now at the moment. You can see above at the top chat, and I tell people then in chat or in streams as well as coming up to it when it's coming up and when it's due. So hey, Mr. Raven, welcome in, buddy. How are you getting on? So it can be any day, any time. All I need is like a couple of days or 3 days, 4 days notice, so I can give people a poster and something to see that it's coming up, and be able to tell them that it's coming up. So whenever you're available, guys, I'm available, or try to be anyway. I genuinely don't know if this guy, if he's not replying to my Discord, so I'm starting to think that maybe he might be that he might be gaming or something, or he might be live at the moment. Is he? And not sure what time it is. Yeah. Ready? Okay, wait from there. All right, I'm gonna check to see if he's okay. I'm gonna give him a call, see what the story is. So, give me 2 seconds, guys, and we'll see what is going on. Let's do that. Doing well, Mando. You're looking forward to episode 4? Hey, A New Hope. Yes, I am. I'm going to give him a ring there now. So we're ringing there now. Just waiting. Just waiting, guys. Sometimes the guests, have things to do. Might be busy. I know he's up live at the moment. I seen him there, so he'll be in a second, I'd say. Mercy, how you doing? How are things? How you getting on? Welcome in. Mercy, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Just waiting to see. Is he good to go or call again and see? Any background intro on today's guest before they join? Any background intro on? Oh, wait a second. Here we go. I think. Let's try that again. Let's try calling again. Hello? Shogun Smoke. Here, calling now. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, one second, guys. I know you can't hear the voice back, but I should be able to. Hello? You, there you go. No video? Or not too bad. How you keeping? Good stuff. There you go. And video is opening up, guys. We'll be straight over to the podcast channel in 1 second. Camera's not behaving, no? Technical issues. That's all, guys. That's all. Easy fix. We'll get there. It could be it could be because you're using the camera for two things. Thank you for the shout. Thank you, Sir Wicked. Look at all these mods. Look at all these swords in chat. It's crazy. No problem. Still no video yet. Oh wait. That's crazy. It should allow you to use it. You don't have it. Okay. What I'll do is I'll disconnect and call back. That's what I'm going to do. And see if that helps. Maybe it's my side. There we go. There's a handsome face. Right. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going over to the podcast now. And you should be able to see in a second and hear our guest for today, Shogun Smokes. In 1 second. So, sorry, my bad. And Discord call for the guest is there. And let's just change it to. Nope, wrong one. There you go. So he should be up now. Wow, okay. Yeah, okay. Can you 1 second, guys? Let me just check to make sure that we can hear as well first. So yeah, that was the previous one. This is the new one. This is working fine. That's me. That's fine. Uh, that's working. That's working. You're just not working. That's weird. Yeah, 1 second. No, no, you're fine. It's for some reason you're not coming up in the Discord picture for some reason. I'll just change the settings on it. That's all. Give me 2 seconds. Uh, and there we go. No problem. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in. As you all know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sorry for that. Welcome in. My name is Mando. Welcome to episode 4 of This Is Our Way with Mando G11 podcast, and we are working today with our guest, Shogun Smoke, who you should be able to hear right about now. Yes, there you go, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, again, as I said, greetings to you all to the episode 4. Today we are here with Shogun Smoke on TTV. I'm just going to call you Shogun if you don't mind.
That's
Been going
fine.
through Shogun Smoke for TTV for a duration would be I'd be
That's
TTV all
a
the way along.
it's a tongue tie.
That's right. Yeah, if anyone in chat can let us know as well if you can hear everything and everything's good to go and you can see everything, just give us an all thumbs up emote or something in chat just to make sure everything's good. And we shall rock on. So, first things first, before I go any further, Shogun, as always with these podcasts, have you any problems or can I have your permission to clip, VOD, or put anything from this interview or slash podcast on social media?
More than welcome to, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So, Shogun, volume is good. Yours could be a little louder, Mando. No problem. I'll bring the mic up. Hello, look, now I'm actually really podcasting. Now I've got a mic and everything up here. is that a, is that a little bit louder, guys? We good? Okay, so I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit though, because it don't be too loud either, you know. Um, right. So Shogun, you're a streamer, content creator, like myself, like a lot of people out there at the moment. So first thing with these types of chats, we always start with the usual question: Shogun Smoke TTV. Why the name?
By the name. Uh, Actually, it's kind of a long story. Originally, I started out as a drunk warrior. Then I met some guys playing Halo Reach, and uh, they got me to change my name to Smoke Warrior. And then I started streaming out as Smoke Warrior, and then I met someone that was helping me out build up my stream, and I've landed up with Shogun Smoke to lead my team. So here I am. There's a name.
Fair enough. It's a very good answer. I mean, you started off with one name, ended up with another name by evolution, from who you met
Yeah.
from meeting different people. What did you say the first was? Drunk Warrior?
Yep.
What, Drunk Warrior TTV rings a
Why?
bell.
Because why Drunk Warrior? Why did I start out that way? Because one of my favorite films was Drunken Boxing with Jackie Chan in it.
Yes, I know. Yes, good film. Yes,
Jackie Chan is one of my favorite actors, so
I
that's what kind of like
actually
played with
know
that.
the name Drunk Warrior TTV. I wonder, did I know that name in a previous at the start, maybe on
I
another
was
channel?
I wasn't ever Drunk Warrior TTV. I was just Drunk Warrior.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it was. So it was because
And
probably
that was like
somebody used.
well before Twitch and everything.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a long time ago.
So as a streamer, okay, and before you started streaming yourself, just going on your memory, if you could, or how you remember it. Uh, what was it like first for you streaming? Not you starting to stream. That will come to that question in a while. But for you and the streaming world, was it? Did you watch anyone in particular at the beginning on streaming platforms, or you was it YouTube, or what kind of content creation platform did you start kind of getting introduced to streaming? Not as a streamer, but
Twitch.
as a watcher. Twitch.
Twitch all the way, yeah. First time I ever seen any kind of content creator playing video games or anything was Twitch.
Okay, cool. Okay, and have you got on from Twitch now? Do you start going on to other live streams? I know Mr. Moda. We both probably watch Moda on YouTube as well. He's pushing for
Definitely
power at the
that.
moment. But you watch any other streams or
I watched
platforms?
some stuff over on TikTok platform.
Okay,
I did on Kick, but not so much anymore. Uh, but it's mainly Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube.
okay, okay. Fair enough. Which one would you watch more of? Just a
Definitely
question.
Twitch.
Twitch. Okay, perfect. Okay. Well, it's not perfect. Any answer would have been the right answer. It's just I was just curious because no one ever mentions multiple. You're the first one in the four podcasts that mentioned multiple streaming platforms. So I was
Well, I
like,
try to
well,
support like streamers on multiple platforms and whatnot, especially, they put in the hard work and effort into streaming on those platforms. So might as well go ahead and jump on those and support them on those as well.
yeah, of course, 100%. I agree completely. I mean, people are putting themselves out there publicly. They're doing it for not just for their benefit, but for ours. So I mean, sure, we need to support them. Okay,
Yeah.
for you, Shogun. Do you have a favorite genre or type of games, or a genre or type of streamer that you like to view when you're not streaming? And why?
My favorite genre of games, probably I like RPGs the most. I
Okay,
don't have a particular genre for streamers to watch.
yeah,
It's more so how the streamer is than what they're playing.
fair enough.
But,
Okay,
I'm not to say that what they're playing doesn't affect me staying or not, but, first, it's mostly their personality. If they have a great personality, I'm definitely gonna stick around because I like to chill in those kind of vibes, but, um, for the game, it doesn't really matter what they're playing.
okay, cool. Okay, and the streamer is just the vibes, which is very important, I suppose, because if you're not engaging, people won't be engaged.
Yeah.
Um, does your mood dictate what you decide to watch, or who you decide to watch?
Does my mood
Yeah,
affect it, you said?
yeah.
Um,
Would you go to certain streamers?
probably, probably. There's streamers that if I'm like, just wanna, like, chill and, like, super lurk, there's certain streamers that I go into their channel.
Okay,
There's other streamers where I'm more interactive with. Uh, if I don't really think that my mood really completely affects if who
L-
I'm watching or whatnot.
let's give you a hypothetical. Let's say four people that you like to watch are on at the same time. One is streaming pretty stressful game, or like a locked in game. One is playing a puzzle game. One is playing a kind of build, kind of like RPG game, building game, like in kind of just slowly progression game, and one is playing a horror game, say. So would your mood kind of kick in then, kind of go, okay, obviously the person you want to watch, but with the game
Hmm.
or the situation that they're playing in, would your mood affected in that decision? Like, would it be like, okay, he's locked in. This is very straight. Look, he wants to win this game. He's really pushing it, and he's playing kind of like, I don't know, ranked or something in Fortnite or something like that, or he's playing competitively or something. This guy's playing Minecraft over here and just smashing bricks, and I'm kind of in a chill mood. Like, would
I think
would
I know what you're saying.
yeah,
If kind of like I was saying before, if I'm just like trying to chill, then
yeah,
I'm probably gonna watch an RPG, slow build.
yeah,
Um, if I'm a little bit more, I guess, awake or wired or whatnot, then
yeah,
I'm gonna watch the person that's logging in for sure.
yeah. I get.
Um, sometimes sometimes me wanting to get more information on how to play a game will make me decide on who I'm going to watch as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I'll put that down. Actually, write that down actually because that's a good answer. Yeah, experience on games. Also experience on streaming, I suppose, as well. Like watch how somebody else does it, like, and well, we'll come on to that later. But basically, like just seeing what another person's stream is just like in general, sometimes can be a nice thing to do as well. Um,
Definitely.
as for your streams, what genre or favorite categories do you like to stream, and why?
Um, really, what I like to stream is just things I can play with other people. Uh,
Okay.
I like to play multiplayers. It doesn't matter if it's a horror game or uh, a first person shooter. I think the only thing that I mostly stay away from is like sports games, if anything.
Rage always sports games as well, to be honest.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna play like basketball or football, I'm probably gonna want to do it like in person instead of
Yeah, I
on a
get you.
controller.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I mean, I think it's one of the most rage games you can get out there is any sports game. Especially if you're losing, because you're like, what the, it's very hard to lose a sports game. You can lose in games. For and things like that, like you're like, okay, we just started again. But when you're playing like for nearly 40 minutes, 2 or 4 quarters in Madden FL or something like that, like,
Yeah,
and you lose, and then a touchdown, a Hail Mary in the last down, and they win. I can see controllers flying.
but yeah,
So
absolutely. Yeah, buttons flying everywhere, TVs getting smashed, all that.
yeah, I can see that. So yeah, okay. Right. So okay, so you like those kind of games. Is it a I'm just asking because I'm curious. And it's more of, you said that you like to be engaged, so that's what you like about watching other streams and streaming yourself, is playing with other people. So you said you liked role playing games as well, though. So do you stay away from streaming role playing games because you're afraid that you'll get caught up in the game and end up not talking and not engaging with your chat, and that's why you like streaming multiplayer games? Or is it just you just like streaming multiplayer games because that's your vibe, that's what you enjoy to do?
I like to play multiplayer games just because I mainly like to just chill out with the Legion.
Yeah.
The little community that I got building up.
Mm-hmm.
I love my guys. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of clip moments. We got a lot of lock-in moments. I feel like playing with people more than just solo streaming brings out a lot more in the stream. So that's why I prefer to play multiplayer games when I'm streaming. But I don't have any problems with playing any RPGs by myself as well.
I get it. Okay. Speaking of, let's throw up a clip there just of Shogun Smoke while we are chatting. Let's see, it should pop up now. Nope, doesn't want them. Right, fair enough. Okay. Right. Is there anything that you've seen from other streamers and even not now even, but even in the past, like that you've incorporated into your stream, or certain aspects of their stream, is not maybe them themselves or their personality or things that they do, but something that they use or anything that you said, I'm going to bring this into my stream, or have you just done everything Shogun Smokes way?
Try to keep it mainly my way.
Mm-hmm.
Just so my personality is reflected upon my streams or whatnot. But I definitely take tips and whatnot from other streamers. There'll be like extensions that I'll use, same as them, or
Oh, you're up. You're up.
overlays, kind of.
The clip popped up now.
There we go.
There he
There
is.
it is. That's it. Looks like an Outlast clip. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Outlast. Um, but yeah, uh, I'm always open to tips. I'm always open to using different avenues that are brought upon me. Freya is like number one at bringing new things to adding to our streams or whatnot. She's always searching for great avenues for us to get more interactive with our viewers and whatnot, which is
Yeah.
always good.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I've played with you and Freya in the past. Like I know Freya, so Freya, yeah, is awesome. And Queen Rocky as well as Dab, obviously Master Dab Walker, who was on the other day.
yeah,
Like,
Parlous comic as well. Yep,
yeah,
yep.
yeah, yeah. It's just it's a good crew. It's a good crew. A lot of good clips, to
I
be
should
honest.
also mention Hatchet. He's haven't been around lately, but Hatchet's definitely one of the core members of the crew too.
Excellent. And yeah, just for people just don't know as well, Shogun Smoke has a, it's called Legion, and it's like it's they don't, it's not a streaming.
It's an unofficial stream team. It's not
Yeah, exactly.
recognized by
Yes.
Twitch,
Yeah.
but it's my team still.
Yeah, it's basically an unofficial kind of group of a stream team called Legion, that like partners get to actually have stream teams, but affiliates don't. But realistically, we can kind of have a community that based the same as a stream team. So
Yep, yep.
yeah. So shout out to Legion on behalf of Shogun and everybody in Legions and all of you out there. I see most sheep in Arc gooping most days.
Yeah, yeah, we're pretty stuck on Arc right now. But we veer off to other games. We play a lot of horror games, especially on Sunday nights. We're bringing back our spooky Sunday night streams.
Nice.
Um, Tuesdays you can catch me in Parlous, probably playing like Dragon Ball Z or something like that.
Nice. Okay, nice plug there. And okay, why go live? What was your motivation before the first time that you hit the go live button?
Why go live? The base of my motivation is to be able to become a full-time streamer. Uh,
Okay,
Mainly to be able to set my own kind of work schedule to spend more time with my family and whatnot. But second to that, it's grown. It's definitely grown into creating an awesome community. It's more now or so driven towards that. We've run into a lot of great people like yourself,
no thanks.
um, and just creating great experiences with other people via video games.
Okay, good answer. Okay, yeah, okay. What do you feel about streaming in general benefits you the most, and how? Can be psychological, it can be social, it can just be whatever you're feeling itself. But what about streaming benefits you?
I'd say social wise, because I like
Mm-hmm.
to stay at home. I'm a homebody like crazy. I don't really like being out in public areas and whatnot. But through streaming, I'm able to meet people in a more comfortable state or whatnot. I can stay at home and talk to all these great people. Not that I wouldn't want to meet anybody in person sometime down the road, maybe like a convention or something like that. That'd be great. But for the most part, I'm meeting people at my own speed. I feel like, and it's great. Uh, it's
Yeah.
more social. Otherwise, I stay to myself.
Okay, fair enough. That's a good answer. Okay. Yeah. Social social without being physically social. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. Sometimes, like myself, I can't go out and socialize, so this is my social outlet for me. You know, I can't really go out because of disability and stuff like, so I can't join clubs or do things, everything. So my social network is Twitch. Before you did start streaming, was it ever an idea you wanted to pursue in your mind before you started? And does it still give you the same thrill or the same ambition that you had when you first started?
As soon as I learned that streaming was even a thing, I was like, I'm gonna do that. But sometime down the road, I don't know when, but at some point down the road, I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not gonna lie, then it kind of fell off. But then Powerless, he kept pursuing and had some pretty good success, I would say. And once he got back to me, I was like, bro, we got to do this. I was like, bet. We just got back on board and full speed ahead, got to affiliate. Uh, and now I'm just loving every moment I get to stream.
Great, sounds absolutely fantastic. That's exactly why it should be like that. To be honest, it's the right way to have it. Um, and the fact that you were confident to go back into it, like you weren't hesitant. Like once Powerless said it to you, and you were like, "Yep, let's go." That means you enjoy it. So it was something that you were looking forward to doing. Maybe you just needed that little push, which you got, and then it was like, yeah, full steam ahead. Like confidence, get back straight back into it. So that's good. Look, we open ourselves as social media content creators, whether it be Twitch, whether it be YouTube, whether it be whatever platform that you people in general stream off of. Um, and with that comes sometimes people who try to be difficult, not just in our chats and our streams, but also in life. Have you ever had anyone be difficult on purpose during your stream, or maybe even off of stream? And if you did, how did you approach it?
I don't, I don't think I've had anybody be difficult. Um, on or off. Like, you mean just like in general about streaming?
Yeah, so in other words, like a situation where you feel that like someone is purposely kind of trying to not anger you, that's the wrong word, more kind of irritate you, or just make your stream of like, I don't know, how would you call it, muddy up the stream, like kind of like
Hmm.
nonsense and stuff, chat and things like that, just for the sake of it,
Um,
or off stream even.
to be honest, no, I haven't had that kind of situation, and if I have, I've kind of preemptively stopped it. Like
Good.
I just know if it's like if somebody's messing around to make things not good for me or my viewers, and I take care of that right away. Plus, I got some great modders that can sense that kind of stuff too, and they'll take care of it right away as well.
Cool. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, that's a good answer. And yeah, the approach to it would be good as well. Just cut it off straight away. You don't want it to progress,
Yeah, no, yeah, no need for it to get cancerous or anything.
Mm-hmm. Was there anything after you became a streamer that in hindsight you felt you weren't prepared for or didn't expect to happen? And
Um,
if it did happen, did it have a big influence, or what kind of a influence did it have on on you as a streamer?
I wasn't ready for anything. I just went
Mm-hmm.
in blind, man. As I like to say, I just started swimming with the sharks, bro. I got into it, and I'm just learning as I go now. I like the steady growth rate that I got going. I like the growth rate that my team's got going. Uh, it's really kind of easy for us because we got each other's back so much. We protect each other very well. We support each other, hold each other up. When one of us is feeling low and not wanting to do stuff for stream or anything like that, we definitely pick each other up and push. That's the great part about being in Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I haven't had a situation where I felt like it was going to be too difficult or anything. I just roll with the
Yeah.
punches and keep it moving.
Perfect. So, like, basically, in hindsight, you don't have hindsight. You started swimming with the sharks, as you said. So there was nothing to kind of look back and go, "I should have started this way," because the way you started, how you've evolved and grown as you started, um, there's nothing you would have changed. It's worked for you. You've met a great community in Legion there, and you're holding each other up. So basically, no. In hindsight, everything's going
No
well.
regrets.
No
No
regrets.
regrets. No changes.
Mm-hmm.
If
As you,
anything, I would kind of wish that I did it way earlier. But if I did it way earlier, I wouldn't have the great team that I have now. You know.
yeah, I
So
get you.
I'm glad the way that I got into streaming as much as I am now.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, that's good. If you had a goal, or if you have a goal or expectation from streaming, have you? Well, I think that you kind of answered this question already with saying you want to be a full time streamer at some stage. So I'm assuming that the goal, the expectation of streaming, is to be a full time streamer. And what other
Not just
goals?
me, but
Yeah.
also to be able to have my team become full time too. A lot of us on the team want to become full time. Some of us are
Okay.
straight with just chilling and supporting the whole thing, but I know a few of us we want to be full time streamers. So that's the goal, is to make not myself only, but Legion also up there.
Okay. And what's your major goal in life in 2026? Would it be that in Twitch? Because you said like it's you have more time with your family than everything. Like, or what is your major goal for this year? It's like by that you want to have done that you can say in January 2027 that I got that done this year or last year.
Um, this year I haven't really set any goals, to be honest. I'm kind of more or less seeing what's in front of me, achieving what I want out of what's in front of me, and
Mm-hmm.
just pretty much steamrolling the whole thing through, just getting it done
Okay. Okay. So in real life, outside of streaming, do you work full time, part time,
full time.
full time? And what is that like when you also stream? Is it difficult to work full time and stream? Do you find it hard?
Um, some days yeah, some days no. Uh, I have a pretty set in stone schedule. Sometimes it gets a little wonky, and I'll adjust like streaming times then. But with the schedule that I have and everything, I'm able to balance streaming and work pretty fine.
Okay, okay, that's good. So how is a typical day? So for you, from waking up in the morning to going to bed at night, for you on a day that you have work and a day that you stream combined, what does that look like?
Well, I work the night shift, so I work overnights. So I work like 12 hours, and then I'll come home, and then if work hasn't got me completely exhausted or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm able to do a little short morning stream for about maybe like 2 to 3 hours. And I'll try to get that going throughout the work week, and then once I have my weekends, I
Mm-hmm.
do my longer streams or whatnot.
Okay, okay, so that's what I know. Okay, that's intense enough, but doable. I mean, if you're enjoy like I mean, streaming is something that we do because we enjoy doing it. So it's a breakaway. So
Right.
when you finish work, it's a relaxer. It's a relaxer. So that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. You hit it right on the nail on the head for sure on that.
Yeah, I think yeah. So I think that's fair, and I think that's fair of most people. So moving on then to a little bit more complicated about streaming. What was your biggest adversary for you to overcome becoming a content creator or a streamer? What was the biggest adversary for that? And when I say adversary, I
Uh,
don't mean person. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be anything. It could be
I w-
schedule, time, looking after
I
your
would
kids. You know.
say getting down like the OBS stuff. That's probably like the toughest thing, just
S-
because OBS sometimes it'll like get a little bit wonky or whatnot. You know what I
Software and
mean?
hardware.
I'm
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
everybody knows what I mean. But
Yeah.
any other kind of adversary, I've handled well. I feel like to a point where it doesn't really feel like it.
Okay. That's perfect. Okay. That's yeah. Good. That's good. That's good.
I'm telling you, it really, 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 really helps to have a team. If you really want to get into streaming, I would recommend being a part of some kind of team or a great community that's supportive. Uh, just knowing people that are willing to help you out. I've got like Legion. I've got like Moda. He's helped out a lot. Got
Mm-hmm.
the Stoner Club. They've helped out a lot. A lot of people are willing to, reach out and teach you new things or help you out with whatever troubles you got for streaming. And all in all, it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that like obviously with that as well, like the most important thing as well is like ask. Just ask if you're not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
If you're not sure about
definitely.
something, just ask someone that knows.
The squeaky wheel gets the oil, y'all. The
Yeah.
squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just make it known. Okay. Did you have any misconceptions of what it would be like? Not what it would be like to be a streamer as a friend, supporter, or a vast streaming community like Legion.
No, everything that I expected it to be pretty much is being that. Um, I, yeah, that's
Hi
pretty
Specky,
much
how you
it.
doing? Yeah, that's good. Hi Specky, welcome in. How you doing? Yes, that's a good answer. Yeah, so you had no misconception that
Mm,
as a streamer, friending people, supporting people, and being part of your own community, Legion itself. Like, you had no misconceptions. You knew what you were getting into. You knew what you wanted it to be, and it is, and it's doing what you wanted to do. So that's good.
exactly,
And it's good.
exactly.
It's good to have someone on that actually has that streaming community, like for instance, a stream team. Even though albeit unofficial, but it's still a stream team because it's still a team of streamers that work together. Like, so I mean, having someone with that streaming community to ask that question. Obviously, Dab Walker is in Legion, but he didn't answer it like you did. I suppose because it's Legion was created by you. So I'd say he left it because he knew you were coming on, and that's very good because to think about doing that, making a community on Discord or like we all have, but also doing a stream team unofficially. It You're gonna have concerns, but you didn't. You had no misconceptions, and it's doing exactly what you wanted to do, which means it's about letting the right people in and doing the right thing. So I mean, yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Don't just blindly trust people. Make sure
no,
you build up that relationship before you start working with them and allowing them to have any input in what you're building up.
exactly. It's what you're building up and your community building up, the ones that you trust, and like not just allowing new people in without vetting them first. Obviously, Dab and everything vouched for me. Moda obviously vouched for me. I know Moda for 2 years or more. Like, so I mean, when we first started playing together, it wasn't a case of, well, who's this Mando guy? When you hear
Right,
Moda and Dad
right.
Walker saying, "Look, he's a good guy. He's a good guy," maybe they're wrong, but but they said it, So, like Moda, what 2 years, 2.5 years, nearly at this stage. Right. Is they okay? Oh, sorry. What did I want to ask you there? That's right. It was going to lead into another question. Oh yes. Okay. When it comes to you, or Shogun, and your Zen for streaming, what's your go-to? I know it's not OBS anymore for this question. What's your go-to software or equipment, or even a lucky charm, or something that you have that comforts you before, during, and after stream?
It's a tough one.
While you think about
Mm,
that, I'm just going to say, hello, Mary Not Poppins. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, and thanks very much for being here.
I can't really, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really have like a lucky charm or anything like that.
Yeah, see, it doesn't have to be a lucky charm. It's more about your zen, your peace, your calm when you stream. What equipment do you have? Um, that you can rely on, like for instance, like is like oh, for instance, Discord is just like Discord could be your side. It could be like, okay, I'm in trouble with something during my stream, before my stream, or after my stream. I'm going to
Or-
call someone on Discord, or
Yeah, then in that case, definitely Discord because I can reach my team immediately if anything's going wrong, and I can usually bounce off ideas from them and
exactly. So if you're
troubleshoot and figure out what's going on. So yeah, yeah, I would say Discord for sure.
yeah, so in other words, if you're stressed and you want to you want to chill, what is it that you go to during, after, or before stream, basically to chill out? Probably a call to
My
mate, or
VCs, my VCs.
yeah,
We, after stream, we always are still in Discord voice channels. We're usually talking about what we thought about how the stream went.
yeah.
We bounce ideas for new things for our streams. Yeah, it's definitely Discord. It's got to be Discord, 100%.
Yeah, okay. Well, you see, there's an answer. See, I like to ask that question because some people don't think about.
No, that's a really good question, bro.
I'm sorry.
That's a really good question.
um. Okay. Well, it is, you see, because a lot of people have different ways of dealing with stress. Like, like before, after, and during streams. Like, so, having someone on the other end, like a device call, rather than in the stream with you, or if you're streaming by yourself and you can talk someone off, people can't hear you, you're there for side of the call, you can talk what you want to say and they're answering you. It can help, like, okay. So with your experience of streaming, watching, and lurking, as part of a community like Legion, what, if anything, would you like to see more of or less of in the streaming industry in general? And with that in mind, what would you change and why?
Change with streaming,
Yeah, so in other words, with your experience of streaming, so you're streaming, watching
right?
other people, or lurking communities like Legion or other communities. What is it that you've seen while streaming, while streaming yourself, watching or lurking? What have you seen in the streaming industry that you would like to see more of or less of, and what changes, if would you make, and why,
Uh,
to the streaming industry itself?
I mean, would say it's like super recent, but like one of the latest things is I kind of feel like lurkers are kind of being a little bit punished or whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
because they're not being recognized as much now. That that
Yes.
that really sucks because me myself, I lurk like crazy in other people's stream. Hell, I lurk in your streams a lot.
Yeah.
Um, and to know that we're not really being recognized unless we're like chatting away, which we're not really trying to do. We're trying to lurk and chill.
Yeah.
Don't really want to be in the chat. More or less
Yeah.
just there for the entertainment. I don't think that I think they should still be counted like they used to be or whatnot.
Yeah, I think that's a massive one for me as well. I think maybe not for me, as in like the reward of it, but for me, for other people, when I'm in other people's streams, I could have 10 people tabbed up on my on one of my monitors, and in small screens, instead of just like along the tab bar at the top, and I'm watching all of them, because I think that, I'm not sure. I have to check exactly how it works, because I don't know whether you have to be an active chatter for it to count, or just watching. So what I do is I I'll open Twitch. I'll type in Shogun Smoke TTV. I'll open your page, and then I'll drag it off the tab bar, as so it's a small little window on on the screen, so I can watch it, and then I can trophy emotes every few minutes while I'm streaming, if I'm streaming myself as well. But I do agree completely that I think what they did is horrible, because lurkers are still in your stream. So I don't understand.
I
You
just want
see,
their support to count as much
yeah,
as an active member in the chat. You know what I mean?
I completely agree with you, but I'll even go so far to say as I don't understand why Twitch stopped it in general, because a lurker still provides revenue for them for ads. Because if you're a lurker and you've someone tapped up, that means you're still there when the ads are on, even if you're not physically watching it, you have it on.
Right?
So
Right.
that's like having like YouTube on in the background and not watching it. You're still going to get the ads, like, or still going to pop up every
There's still a
5, you know.
viewership in it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I agree completely. I think that was a big boo boo by Twitch, and I think it might be one that they might regret because people will start losing viewers. People will start dropping down
Well, I
numbers.
mean,
Partners will
from
start
what I
reverting back.
understand, from what I understand, it's like they're fight against bots or whatnot, which I can understand to that point. But like, I don't
Uh,
like the avenue that they're taking for it. Like,
Yeah, I think it's the wrong approach. I'm
yeah,
just for myself personally. I'm not gonna. I'm obviously never gonna mention names or anything, but I can say, I know at least double figures anyway, like of people that are currently like follow botting as well as view botting their channels. Like
yeah.
people with like 200 followers who have 50 average viewers, who are the top 0.4% of streamers out of 7.5 million people worldwide. They're in the top 0.4%, not even top 1%, top 0.4% because they have 200 followers, but yet they have 50 average viewers every night in every stream, and you can see it.
There's multiple schemes that people are doing, but
Yeah,
what
the
are you gonna
dark,
do?
the big dark web. But see, but then
Hmm.
obviously it's not working. It's not working because they're being counted. They're being counted. If you go into Twitch tracker or into that and check these people accounts, it'll show you that they had 50 average viewers, and eventually
Hmm.
the followers will be deleted by Twitch. The follow bots, they do that. It does take a week or two, but they do that. But the viewer bots, that's already come and gone, so they don't go back and change those analytics. So technically you could become a partner by doing that, like, which is completely the wrong way. But eventually, then when you do become a partner and you want to be a full-time streamer and you need real people to come in then so that you can pay your bills and everything, and you can't afford to be buying bots then, like, to watch you, you're obviously going to lose your
Right.
partnership. So I mean, it's a big wheel, keeps turning, and eventually karma's a bitch. I mean,
It's a
karma is
very
a
real
bitch.
thing. She real as hell.
She does be turning. So yeah, I agree with that. Sorry about going off on a tangent there, but
No, man.
that's
People
my
need to know, bro. People need to know, bro.
it's my biggest irk about Twitch. It's my biggest
Hell
irk. Like,
yeah,
it
bro.
drives me
Hell yeah.
insane. So it does. I really does. With the hard work that, like, you put in, I put in, Dad puts in, people put in like hours of streaming, and try to be entertaining because I want to be entertaining, because I want to entertain myself first and then other people. That's why I stream. And when you see people then doing that kind of thing, it's demotivating. First of all, it's irritating and aggravating, and it gets you, even though you don't want it to get you, because it's not your life and they can do what they want. It's still kind of, well, I'm putting in these hours,
Real time, real
yeah,
effort.
you know,
Hell yeah, bro.
trying to make connections. So, but anyway, sorry, tangent, massive tangent there. Like, I went on
No
a
need to
rant.
apologize. I feel the same, man. Everything you said, I agree with.
Come on, Legion. Okay, right. Da-da-da-da. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. Also, I mentioned earlier about difficult people in chat and off of chat, and you were saying you've great mods for that, and you've never really experienced it. Um, Toxic behavior is a different issue. Again, we touched on that in that question, so you didn't really deal with that either. But what advice would you have for other streamers? Do you think, as in, like, from your perspective, you would do if someone had toxic behavior happen
Towards
in the stream?
them, bro, get rid of them immediately. Don't, don't let them. Don't feed into the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Just get rid of them immediately. Yo, as soon as they're fucking your vibe up, don't give them that fucking energy, man. Get them out of there.
Yeah,
Get them the fuck out of there.
I agree. And it doesn't matter what level of streamer they are as well, because some people will be like, "Oh,
No,
well, this
it
this person
doesn't.
this person has thousands of followers and everything, like, they have influence and everything." It doesn't matter. If someone is toxic, get rid of them. I agree, because at the end of the day, even if they have thousands of followers and you think, oh, they have influence and people will stop watching, people who are watching you watch you because they want to watch you.
Hmm.
So get rid of the toxic people, no matter who they are, what they are, what level of streaming they're at. Get rid of them and just carry on, do what you're doing, and you'll keep growing and you'll keep making those new new
And
friends,
you'll
new
grow healthy too. Like you're not gonna grow
worrying.
and become toxic yourself, you know?
Exactly. You'll be toxic yourself, or living or streaming in fear. What's going to happen to me?
Yeah,
You know.
don't stream in fear, For
Yeah.
real, be you, man. This shit should be you entertaining people the way you want to. And as long as you ain't hurting nobody, man, keep on doing what you're doing.
Perfect. Okay, if the day comes and you're tired, you work full time, you work 12-hour shifts as well, which I didn't know it was 12 hours. I was thinking eight in my head, obviously. Being a soldier, uh, ex-soldier, I know what it's like to work 24-hour shifts and things like that. Like, so I know how difficult it can be. Um, so I know how tired I would be after a 12-hour shift of something. But
Sorry about that.
no, you're fine. You're fine. So if a day comes that you are tired or don't feel like streaming, pain, sick, just long 12-hour shift, and you just didn't feel like it when you came home that morning, as you said, shift dictates if how bad work was. Do you still power through that morning as your relaxer, or do you go, no, I'm gonna go to bed and maybe I'll do before I go to work the next night, or that night,
I
or
got it.
what would you do?
I got to take care of my physical health, bro. I'm not gonna power through to in stream tomorrow. If I've got to get the rest, I got to get the rest because
Yeah,
otherwise I won't be able to work 12 hours. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll take care of my physical and mental first, and then as long as I'm good, as long as I feel good and healthy both ways, then I'll stream.
yeah, and that's important. I mean, if you feel healthy, I mean, it's the only way to stream is feeling healthy. I mean, I didn't stream this morning like I was supposed to until like late in the afternoon, as you saw, because I didn't feel well this morning. And I didn't
Yeah,
feel well
you're not gonna
all.
give the same experience as you normally
Exactly.
would.
So I just didn't stream, and then yesterday I streamed late yesterday evening when I normally stream early in the morning, and because I was sick all Saturday evening till Sunday afternoon. So I just didn't stream till I felt like I could. Specky Gaming came in with I suppose a quote more than anything else here, or not a quote, a suggestion maybe. Maybe a suggestion is the right word. The best philosophy, yeah, to have about streaming, like the streamer for who they are, not the content. Yeah, I think, Specky, that's what we're saying, and what we're trying to establish is content. As Shogun himself said, who he likes to watch him as well earlier. I think content is always our second to the creator's content himself, or herself, because when I started streaming, I thought people wanted to see me win games, wanted me to see, because I started streaming on console and I was winning games in Fortnite and everything. I thought that's what people want to see. First, as I did the same as you, I jumped, swam with the sharks, jumped into streaming just because never even knew what it was, really, to be honest. Just jumped in, and then I realized very quickly, yeah, people aren't here to see me win, and me ignoring them in chat isn't doing me any favors, because I'm not interacting with the people that are here to see me. And if they're coming in, they're trying to talk to me, like Specky was saying, had a point to say there, and if I ignore that, then they're not going to make another point. They'll go somewhere else to make a point, And I think it's very important that we realize that in general, that streaming is an entertaining, us being public first of all with ourselves, but also entertaining ourselves, but entertaining other people, rather than just doing, this is a game tutorial. Like, I mean, you can do a game tutorial on YouTube. You can watch it if you need to learn how to do a game and everything. But if you're watching someone playing a game and interacting with their chat, they're normally telling you how they're playing the game. They're probably giving you the advice that, because somebody in chat will go, "Oh, where did you find that? Well, how did you do that?" So they're doing the tutorial without actually just then playing a game and talking about the game and ignoring chat and just verbatim what they're doing. So I think that's very important. Sorry, that was Specky's statement, and I don't know how you feel. Would you agree with that statement as well? The best philosophy about streaming is like the streamer for who they are, not for the content.
Yeah,
Would you?
for sure. Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely. It content comes a little bit after, their actual personality and stuff.
exactly. Yeah, I agree. Personality is a massive thing. Um, Do
But
you?
I'm not gonna lie, I always see myself as a kind of a gamer first. I'll lock in a lot, but once I'm done getting what get done, I get back to the chat. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like everybody has their own kind of balance between interacting with chat and playing their game. I'm comfortable with my balance, and I respect everybody else's.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, it's a good answer. Don't see anything wrong with that. It makes sense. Common sense. Common sense is not that common. Um, I was gonna ask you, do you use a planner or a schedule for your streams? But I don't think you would with the hours that you work and how you might feel after work and everything. So I'm assuming that you don't. Uh,
Just recently we brought back Spooky Sundays, so we'll be
mm-hmm.
doing as scheduled, but otherwise all of us have different schedules and we try to make it more or less streaming together. Like I said, I like to stream multiplayer games more than anything. So we don't really keep too much of a schedule, but the only thing that you can count us on for the most part now is Spooky Sundays.
Okay, perfect. Spooky Sundays. And what time Spooky Sundays roughly?
8 They start at 8 o'clock
Eight,
Eastern.
8 o'clock Eastern time. Okay. So that's 8 p.m. at Eastern time. Obviously, it's not going to be 8
Mhm.
in the morning, guys. It's not very spooky 8 in the morning when it's bright, bright daylight out. Okay, so, sorry. Have you ever experienced burnout or just fatigue during a stream? And if you did, what did you do? And what would you recommend to another streamer if it happened to them?
So I've done a few 24-hour streams, right?
Okay.
And in those, you'll kind of get a little bit of burnout. What I've done is, just kind of take care of yourself. Stop, uh, you know, get something to eat,
Mm-hmm.
drink, maybe walk around a little bit, stretch your limbs and stuff. And if you feel like once you feel like you can keep going, just get back at it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. I would add to that with just like if you really get burned out, really burned out, like you're like
Oh, then
burned
end
out,
it, end
just
it, end it.
just end stream. Just make raid out, go somewhere where people will have a good vibe, where they'll enjoy what you're similar to your own stream, and just go take a rest. Okay, we just wait for Shogun not to die. Don't die in stream, buddy.
No promises.
Okay, so Shogun, you wake up tomorrow, the world's biggest famous streamers, tens of thousands of viewers, tens of thousands of followers, sponsorships knocking at your door. Do you stream any differently than you do now? Or do you stay the same and just upgrade your equipment?
I just upgrade my equipment, man.
Stay
And
the way
keep
you are
it
now.
the same. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I am not about to change for nobody.
Mm-hmm. So basically, what got you to that point? Just keep doing. If it's not broken, why fix it?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. If I can be who I am and get to that point, then I'm just gonna Naughty, thanks for the raid, bro. Oh no. Thanks Van Guy Omar. Thank you for the raid. um
There you go. Speaking of thousands of viewers.
right, right. But yeah. Yeah, if I became crazy famous like that, then I would still just stay the same. Just upgrade the equipment,
Yes. Okay. I get that.
Like try and just give more into the stream. Like if I can afford it, then I would.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, sure, we all wish we could afford it. It's a dream, isn't it? To, to have money.
Thank you
It's
for
not
the
everything, but
follow.
okay. So speaking of successful, okay, and
Hmm.
this is good. This is as a streamer. What is your criteria or your definition y- of being a successful streamer for you, and why?
Someone that is affecting other people's lives in like a positive way, giving them a maybe an escape from whatever worries they have for a few hours, or putting a smile on someone's face, or giving somebody some more knowledge, just being able to give someone to take away from your stream. I think that would make you a successful
Did you
streamer.
did you send me a collaboration request? I didn't see that. Was that you?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I can.
No, I got one there. I thought it might be just a different name. No, sure can't be you. Ganja Skywalker?
Yeah, that's definitely not me.
No, okay. Sorry about that.
All good.
I don't know what time that was. I just saw it there now. I just popped up on my phone because I can't do it on the I can't do it on I can't accept it on it's ridiculous. I can't accept it on uh what would you say on my PC because it's different format. There you go. Sorry about that.
Good. All good.
And that's muted on the phone. Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. Okay, and just turn that down. Yeah, I
No,
just
no,
got.
no. I'm not ignoring you. We in the dark? What do you mean?
So anyway, sorry about that. Just popped up my phone. I thought maybe it was you, but I'm because no, actually, it wasn't. Dab Walker mentioned the last day when he was streaming as well that
Okay.
he found a member of another member of his family. Was a walker, a Skywalker, and I was like, well, you're a Dab Walker. He's a Skywalker. He's like, oh, same thing. That actually happened during his podcast. Okay, so sorry about that. So that's what that is.
Naughty, thanks
Um.
for the refresh.
Right. Okay. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in, Mart. How are things? Okay. Is there
Oh,
any
okay. No. Yeah, no, I was getting the share check on.
B B? Okay. Welcome in, B. What influence? Oh yeah. Sorry.
How you doing, Fallen? What's that, bud?
So what influences you in life and in stream, and have certain things, people, or places been those influences for you? That can be so in stream and in life, two separate aspects. Like what has influenced you?
Mm, I'd say anything that gets me to like delve into like research about it usually influences me. Whether it be like some content that I see while I'm doom scrolling, or conversations that I'm having with friends and stuff like that. Anything that intrigues me to try and find out more about it would be.
Would be you're thinking of the word. I get you.
Do you hear me?
No, I heard you go thinking and then you stopped. So
Oh
no.
no. uh no, I was saying anything that gets me to research more into it is
Yeah,
usually what influenced me, whether it be like a conversation with a friend, or something that I'm doom scrolling through, whatnot. Anything that would intrigue me to look up more about it, it usually influences me.
I get you. I get you. So just basically, basically anything that's just
Well, fallen.
engaging. Anything that's
Hmm.
engaging. Okay, right. Okay, so probably a question I should have asked probably earlier on. Oh, actually, sorry. Before we go on to there, is there anything that you've accomplished in general throughout your life that you're really proud of, or do you focus on just being happy and bringing happiness to others?
I'd say the latter.
The latter, to bring happiness to others. I think actually, do you know what? I'm sorry, but don't mean to what you call it. The latter. Yes, I agree completely that you seem to be a person who likes to be happy and bring happiness to others. I know stream or playing with you when we're playing Arc Raiders and everything like that. You're real chill. You're real relaxed. You're real happy. Just happy go lucky. But I'd say an accomplishment, at least one accomplishment I know is Legion itself. To me, that'd be an accomplishment to be proud of. Um,
Most definitely, yeah.
yeah, so I think that you should probably keep that in mind for yourself. That is, if anyone ever does, well, what did you that was so good? I met Legion. I've met a good group of friends there that I can rely on and that are there for me when I need them, and I are I'm there for me, and I'm there for them. Hold each other up.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Right, a question I probably
What
should
you
ask.
say?
Hey Pixie, how you doing? How's Party Pixie doing? Are you good? Let's go. Might get you on here soon, Party Pixie, one of these days. Talk about COD. No doubt it'll be about Warzone. God, the boat's the same as the boat as Black Ops 2. I keep forgetting that, and I have the Black Ops 2. I know you're not really interested, Shogun, but I got the Black Ops 2 game when it first came out originally, and I got that, the challenge kind that came with it. Still have it.
Nice.
Still have it. Just love that little kind. It's cool. It's a nice little thing to have. Um, is there, probably a question I should have asked earlier. But what is your current favorite game and why? And what is your favorite game of all time and why? So favorite current game and favorite game of all time.
Favorite game of all time would be probably Dynasty Warrior series. Uh, Mostly because experiences playing a game with my friends and whatnot. Because those were like back in the days where you were like on the same couch playing on the same screen. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that game for favorite game.
Okay.
Um, and currently, right now, I don't really have anything because there's just so many good games out right now that I'm jumping from game to game to game to game. So
what
there's
you're
a
re-
lot of really good games right
what is
now.
really saying
But
there is Ark is a good game, but when he gets killed and
I was,
loses all his goop, it's the worst game ever.
I was about to say Goop is good right now. The Goop.
That goop is good.
hmm
Party Pixie, who knows? I might send that kind out to you if you come in and do the podcast someday. I might send you out that Black Ops 2 um drone, obviously it is.
Definitely got a
Challenge kind.
lot of Goop friends.
Yeah. The worst thing is like I mean the big thing for me when I'm playing Arc Raiders, especially if it's a solo game, because sometimes my time zone is a lot different than a lot of my friends. Most people
hmm
I know are American. I don't know, just vibe a lot more with American people. I have my best friends are over in the UK. I'm in Ireland, which is a different country, different. It's like Canada and the United States. It's like completely different. It's a
Right.
whole different country. But what I would say is like sometimes I end up playing Ark on my own, and there's nothing worse than Ark getting killed when you're playing solos, because when you go back to Speranza, you're goopless, and you're like, I'm not starting again. I'm not starting again. F that.
Oh
I'll
no,
wait. I'll wait till the
I've
guys run.
I used to be like that, but now I'm just like, man, my Goop it really isn't my Goop. It's the next guy's Goop if they get me. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go back to top side and try to get whatever I can, man. The
Yeah.
Goop don't stop for nobody, bro.
Oh, when that happens to me, I lose it, and I just go bad. I just go bad raider. Like I don't trust anyone. Shoot him. I was with Dad the other day. Shoot him, shoot him. Don't talk to them. Shoot him.
I try to give people chances, man. I try to give people chances.
Yeah, I remember playing when he shot the Rocketeer. That was a funny night. Um,
Mm.
why aren't you saving Shogun? Because you just raised me and then you ran off. Anyway,
Well, I can't stay still, bro. Got to keep it moving.
Dab got lost.
hmm
Okay, so which of all the games you've played, which one would you like to experience in real life and why? So think of all the games you've ever played. What would you like to? What like if the world changed tomorrow? Boom, and it's
Man, I
that
play
game.
some pretty messed up games, dog. I don't think I'd want to be in any of those.
But if you
Um,
had to choose a game
I
that you've
would
played in
choose
your
something
life,
that like whatever game I've like played that's like real calm. Like I think,
Minecraft.
to be honest, maybe man, something chill, bro.
Shoot 'em, loot 'em. Pixie, we agree completely. That's my motto going forward from now on.
hmm
Um, okay, so something easy going, something like an RPG game that's just chill, but not really like action packed, like not nothing that's gonna
I
get you
mean,
killed in real
it'll
life.
have some action. Some maybe something like Baldur's Gate or something like that. I'd
Oh,
like to.
okay. I hear you.
Like that.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, that's a good shout. Baldur's Gate.
Man.
Uh, so how often in a week do you say you would stream, and how long usually would you stream for?
I'm usually streaming 3 times a week. And then I try to get in some morning streams throughout the later half of the week because that's when I'm working.
Yes.
Um, but for most part, solid days are 3 times a week.
Okay. Okay. That's a good amount of stream, and it's not where you want to be. Obviously, as you said, you
Mm.
want to be a full time streamer at some stage. So it's not where you want to be, but if for having a 12-hour shifts and working nights, that's a good amount. Like I mean, it's a lot to put your body through. Like so, and it has its pros, but it also has its cons. Right. So little Shogun, what is your favorite gaming memory, and
Mm,
why? And why?
mm, maybe playing this one arcade fighter game with Powerless Comic. Because that solidified us as really good, really good friends to points where we were like brothers.
All right. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Can you remember what the game was?
I don't remember the name of it. I'm pretty sure he would. I'd have to get with him and give you that answer.
Okay, that's fine. That's no problem. Yeah. So you would like face off like on an arcade game.
hmm
Nice, nice. Okay. Um, if a family member, significant other, or a friend, or a very good friend, was to describe you in 3 words, what do you think those words would be and why?
Probably kind, maybe generous. And I don't know a third one.
Okay. So if if significant other and family member and an old friend were to describe you in 3 words, you would say generous. And what was the first one? Because you broke up a little bit.
Kind.
Kind,
hmm
generous, and you don't know what the third one would be. What do people normally say about you? What would people say to you from in their streams if you popped in their chat or like friends and things like? What's a word they would use? Maybe that would
uh,
help. Maybe that would help.
maybe chill. Maybe chill for the third one.
Okay, maybe chill. Okay, well, not maybe chill. I'd say chill myself, even being in your streams now and again and playing with you as well. Yeah, chill would be a good one as well. Why? Well, obvious reasons. You are kind, you're generous, and you are definitely chill. you're making this podcast very easy. Dad put me to the test the other day.
Nice.
Okay, so and if they were to tell an embarrassing story about you, what would it be and why? But you don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
Similar to Dad Walkers, I don't think it really have any embarrassing moments, just some
Clip
moments
worthy.
that we're just laughing at. Yeah.
Laugh out loud clip moments.
Yep, pretty much, man.
Yeah,
No
okay.
regrets, bro.
No
No
regrets.
regrets.
Okay, so a serious question for a second. How do you feel about? Well, you mentioned health already earlier about your own health and everything. Like from a 12-hour shift, if you would go streaming straight away, that your health comes first. So, um, how do you feel about health and mental health? And does it come up in your streams occasionally in your or by you or by occasionally by your chat? And when it does, what how do you approach it? And what advice do you give to your chat?
Chat's always looking out for each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are times where we, take the time to tell everybody, take care of yourself, especially like after rage or whatnot. Treat
Mm-hmm.
yourself well. And I think obviously my answer is that it's very, very important to be physically and mentally healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I said before, I'm not gonna get onto a stream if I don't feel like both of them are vibing at the right wavelength and whatnot. So
Yeah.
very, very important.
Okay, that's fair enough. Just to add to that, like you can all see the bottom of my right or the bottom right hand side of my stream, the mental health awareness on Twitch badge. So mental health is a big issue, especially the fact that I suffer from mental health issues. So I'd always say myself, just to add to what you were saying there, that it has to be right. You have to be in the right place to stream in general. And if you could come into somebody's chat and you are having issues, maybe sometimes, and I'm not saying that don't reach out. I'm saying do reach out. That's the completely opposite.
Oh, every
Definitely reach
time,
out.
please, please reach out. Yeah.
But
If you
maybe
come into the chat and you're feeling in some kind of way, maybe you're here too to let us know so we can, try to help you out as much as we can.
and if you can DM, maybe direct message us or whisper us, so we can actually focus in on you. You know, because when it's in chat, it's very difficult to keep up with it. And the one thing I would say as well is if you are having a serious problem, look, if you are working with a professional who helps you out in that way or someone a supportive other, then make sure you do reach out to them as well, to help, don't hold it in. Don't hold it in, get it always better out than in, always better out than in.
Definitely.
If you could live anywhere and at any time, uh any time at all, any era of time, where and why?
Mm, I would like to go live in Japan now. Uh, why? Just for the experience, really.
It's a very good
Just
answer.
to take in the culture, and experience everything like authentic over there as much as possible, like off the tourist path and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm working on a little bit of my Japanese. It's not great. Gohan kudasai and ocha kudasai and everything like so. Rice please and tea please and stuff and arigato and konnichiwa and everything. The basics, like But yeah, it's always been a fascinating culture for me as well. Japan. I'd probably go back to the time of the shogunates. Myself personally, I'd probably go back in time. But now would be
I'd like
just
to
as good.
view it. I'd like to view it.
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't
like to
want to
view it.
experience it.
Oh yeah, oh well, 100%. Yeah, I'm definitely no samurai. I
Yeah,
might have been a soldier for 23 years, but that's military experience is a lot different when it's with when a sniper rifle and you're a qualified sniper than is with a katana. So I mean,
right, right.
so yeah, I get that. And plus, ancient Greece is probably another one for me. But anyway, look, that's a different situation. I could speak a small bit of other languages from East from the army, but like I've forgotten a lot of it, like Sabari Bikap and Thai and stuff like. But anyway, look, um, yeah. So Japan, and for the obvious reasons you just said there, it'd just be an awesome place to go, and because of the culture, yeah, I'd agree. Um, if you could meet anybody in the world, anyone for tea, coffee, a drink, or a smoke, even, who would it be and why? Living or dead. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be someone nowadays. It could be anyone. If you could meet anybody in the world,
Nobody. That's a tough one.
So I put it in there.
Yeah, yeah. Dad Walker had a pretty awesome one.
Mhm.
Uh, for me though, there's so many. Um, I don't know. Maybe my grandfather, because I never had a conversation with him.
Oh well, that's nice. The reason being because you didn't have a conversation with him. Obviously you know your family history, so obviously there's things you obviously wanted to ask him or wanted to know. So
Hmm.
that's good. If you that's a very good answer. A lot of people always say famous people and stuff like I remember somebody saying to me when I was doing these questions. I was actually someone here at home like they were and who would you like to talk to? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. George Lucas, I suppose. I don't know. I was like, but then I've seen all the Star Wars stuff, so do I need to talk to him about it because I kind of know it? Do you know that kind of way? So I was like, yeah, maybe family members like that we didn't get a chance to talk to is the way to go. And for me, I think that's probably a very appropriate answer. Um, because you haven't talked to him. I mean, if who else? Who's a better person to talk to in the world than family? First of all, and
Right,
second of all,
right.
someone that you didn't get a chance to know, give you a chance to get to know. So that's an amazing answer. So yeah, I'll move on from there. Right to first date. The first date question. If you were on a first date, sorry for your partner if you have a partner or not, but if you were on a first date with somebody new that you just met, when you would you establish before you go to the restaurant that it's going to be a split bill or you're going to pay, or would you just do it when you get there? And when you did get there, would you order small, mid, or expensive?
First date?
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been talking though before this date?
Oh, it's a very, very good question. That's a very back in rolling it back on me. That's good. Dab didn't think about that. Let's say okay, let's do the typical TV show rom-com type thing.
Mm-hmm.
She works in your local store. You see her every day for like 5 minutes before on your way home or on your way to work, just getting some stuff like for your job. 5 minute, like 3 4 minute
Oh, we're
conversation a
splitting the
day.
bill, bro. Splitting the
Splitting the bill.
bill, bro.
Oh, okay, okay. Splitting the bill. Okay. And what would you order? Whatever you wanted, then I suppose in that situation, because you're splitting the bill.
Yeah, yeah, but
Okay.
I'm taking care of Tip and stuff. Don't too much.
Oh, okay. So you'd say you'd take care of tip. Okay, I get you. All right. Okay.
Right.
Um, in school, college, or in work, we all had best friends. Who, or well, I'm not gonna ask you who. You don't have to give any names. But what was your best friends, or what was your best friend? Okay, from college, school, work, whatever part of life or whatever you did in life, like that, you had a best friend, and you had a best friend from Powerless, for example. What was so special about that person, and what stood out about that person to you? What was the beam of them? What was the
They've always been there when needed.
mm-hmm,
Um, extremely reliable. Uh, um, always there to listen.
mm-hmm.
Uh, share experiences, learn from each other. Um, like
Okay,
yeah, that's pretty much it.
that's the excellent answer, and that's a lot of reasons what makes them special. But what's the one thing about them that stood out from the moment that you met them? The one thing that stood out that was like not a I don't want to say a wow factor, but just a kind of like, yeah, this person is cool. This person is, I can be friends with this person. What was the one thing, the first thing that
Oh,
stood out?
how nonchalant they are.
Oh, okay,
How
no,
unbothered, how unbothered they are by a lot of things that should normally bother people.
cool. Okay, okay. Okay. That's a good answer. It's very hard to get people to answer that question. Sometimes they give the personality, the characteristics, which we all do. Like, but there's always one thing that stands out when you meet someone for the first time that becomes a very good friend. That was the first thing that you clicked on, that you saw, that you were like, yeah, I like this about this person. That's I'd like to be more like that, or I just like the way they're like that. But there's always something that always stands out from somebody.
Yeah.
That's an excellent answer. In school, did you have a favorite subject? And if you did, what was it? And why?
Never had a favorite subject. Um, oh, actually, no, I liked history a lot, just because I like history in general. I like mythology,
Yes. Okay.
factual history, all that kind of stuff. Because one, you learn from it. You're always going to learn from things that people's previously done. Then you kind of start seeing like the rotations of life or whatnot, like the cycles and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
The
just history
the
for school.
the overlapping.
Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, yeah, I see a
the
lot of that.
repeats and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the overlapping of the same things. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay, so okay, excellent answer. Yeah. Favorite? Did you have a favorite teacher and why? And you don't have to mention names or anything, but like of a subject. Was there a teacher that engaged you in the class? Like that you were like, okay, this I don't really like this subject, but this person makes it
Yeah, my drama teacher actually, they went above and beyond being a teacher. Uh,
excellent.
they encourage all their students to be more than what they were.
Wow.
Always
Okay.
strive for sure for more, never
Ex-
accepting just to be the status quo.
Excellent answer. Excellent answer. And that teachers, big shout out to them, wherever or whoever they are now. And I hope they're doing well, because obviously that's something that's stuck in your mind, and that's something that stayed with you. Legion being a part of that, like you strive
Mhm.
for something more, so you still are. So it's something they taught. It's a life lesson they taught you. So that's very good. A very good example, and a very good example of how a teacher can actually influence you. That you don't even know they
Indeed,
have.
indeed.
So, kind of not fast answers, but just basic answers. So, if you were to choose savory or sweet,
Savory.
savory. Yeah. Okay. Caffeine or water?
Water.
Water. Okay. You are the star in the next upcoming movie. Are you playing the hero or the villain, and why?
Probably the hero.
And why?
But I would want to play the villain.
See, that's the great thing about the question. If you actually think about it, you are the star in an upcoming movie. So movie
Yeah.
is
I
science
would
fiction.
I would
So
most likely play as a hero because that's just what I lean towards. But I would
okay,
want to play the villain because I want to know what like the experience is, and it's a movie, so why
yeah,
not?
okay, fair enough. Um, what is your pet peeve? What irritates you to the point of pure rage, and why? Good. Before
Uh,
sorry, before you answer that, yeah, I agree, Sir Wicked. Even though I've only played Dead by Daylight once, I put up a short on YouTube for the Day by Daylight, and people, I think we got 2,000 views like in 2 days or something like, and which is crazy, all because of me running around a rock and someone chasing me, and I just kept running around the same rock screaming. But evidently I found out because I haven't played Dead by Daylight till that day that's the killer was letting me go. I just didn't know. I just ran around a rock in circles. It was crazy. But yeah, I get why Dead by Daylight let you be both a hero and a villain. Um, So that's kind of like a movie because it's a game. It's not real, and you get to be both. So yeah, Sir Wiggy is getting to live that dream of that question. Okay, so going back to the other question for you again, pet peeve: what irritates you to the point of pure rage, and why? Can't see you getting rage, bar playing NFL or NBA on on the console and getting beat. But other than that,
Pet peeve. I would probably say whenever someone asks for help and not try to help themselves while they're asking for the help, like don't just don't be a potato.
yeah,
If you're gonna ask for the help, I'm more than willing to help you. But if you're not gonna actively uh, be using that help to help yourself, then man, I don't want anything to do with you, probably.
yeah, I get that. I get that. I suppose I understand that to the point of almost to my core rather than just superficially kind of just a night because I'm ex-military, as you know, 23 years army. So like for me, like people not using their initiative, people wanting to be not wanting to be independent.
Handheld and coddled,
Yes,
bro.
man, in the
Can't
air,
do it.
as a soldier, for me, like it was like, and I was special forces for a while and everything. So for me, like when I went back to regular soldiering after that experience as well, then back to the army, back to infantry, I was like, dude, come on. This thing is what are we going to do about it? Just fucking sort it out, you know. What do you mean? Like it's basic. Like I mean, just you know, estimate the situation, adapt, overcome, and move on. But like
hmm
some people genuinely just don't get that. So yeah, I would agree with that. Sometimes I got pure rage in the army, and as a sergeant, I would lose it, and some poor private would ask me the wrong question at the wrong time after all that, and as I'm walking away, and I'm like, that's it. That's it. No one's actually seen Mad Men though. You don't want it, guys. Okay, so what is your favorite color? And when I ask for a favorite color, I'm talking about not just your favorite color in general, which is one of the three, but also what color calms you, and what color do you prefer for lighting? So if you were lighting a room, what lighting would you
Purple,
like? Purple.
purple, purple.
Same. Everybody's like me. Like everyone likes purple. It's my birch stone.
It's
And
a
the
chill color, bro. It's a really chill vibe color, bro.
Yeah, it's good for lighting as well. At the moment, I have a purple light out of there. These things are changing color behind me, but all my OBSs are purplish as well. So, yeah, purple is a chill color. What's he? Mace Windu. Sam Jackson got it right.
Yeah, hell yeah, he did.
Badass
Hell yeah, he
motherfucker
did.
with his purple lightsaber.
hmm
If you had to choose a movie, or if you had to choose movies or TV series only for the rest of your life, which would you choose and why? You can only watch movies. No, not the same movie, not the same TV series. Different ones, but which would you choose?
Probably TV series.
Why?
Uh, because I feel like you're getting more for like a longer time, you know?
More investment, like in your time.
Yeah. And then at the same time, like I fall asleep to movies a lot. It doesn't matter what it is. Like if I'm sitting there and I get comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
I'll fall asleep. With TV series, I feel like it's no problem coming back uh to an old episode and just replaying it real quick.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I'm the same. There's a few TV series like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, things like that, like that I'd like switch back on all episode, like one episode that I might really enjoy if I'm feeling a little bit, if you have a little bit of the grumpies or something, like you might throw it on and go,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly, exactly.
you know.
Yeah, definitely did change the mood. So
Yeah, I'd agree there. Movies, Dad was different. He was movies because he likes to just finish it and move on. And he's a good memory. I have a very good memory as well. I don't like to tell people this, but I have a photographic memory. It's what got me through school, I suppose, to be honest. Like, so I see
Nice.
something and I remember it. It just stays in my head, and then I could come back to it, like for recall and stuff. Like, now, not like crazy scientific way. Like, it just a good amount of a way. Like, like recent stuff. Like sometimes old stuff. Like I can still remember from school, like from 20, 30 years ago nearly. But
Yeah.
I like oh, sorry about that, Sir Wicked wrote there. Smoking smoke. I have a purple in my Beetlejuice shirt I have on. Nice. That's
Nice.
good. Good. I also did see your comment, Queen Rocky TTV. I just didn't read it out because it wasn't hysterical. I was scared shitless because DBD was my first time playing it, and your
Command
man was trying
animation.
to kill me, and I just was running on the rock. Like, yes, ex soldier, yes, ex special forces, but still, scary game scare me because I have these on, I can't hear anything, and I could just see the guy chasing me around the rock. I just wanted to bring it up. That's all. But yeah, like for instance, like I mean, Boyle, and they were talking about, like for instance, Brooklyn Line. I'm just giving an example. Like, I'm feeling down. I have the grumpies. I feel a little bit down, depressed. I have because I have mental issues, and then I stick on Brooklyn Nine, the episode where they're talking about their oldest caller, who they arrested, like, and Boyle thinks it's oldest person they slept with, and he's like, oh, and he said, well, she actually did have a new hip, and that's why she had so much twerk. I was like, gone laughing, I'm just broke, like, just we're just broke laughing. I was like, okay, yeah, that's just no wrong. But yeah, it's just that kind of thing, like, Boyle, like the one liners, like, they're just brilliant. But there's so many, the other TV series the same, like, with one episode that you'll remember, like The Office, things like that, like, that you go back to. And of course anime, and there's so much in TV series now, um that are that transcend movies, you know movies themselves have even gone back to W Party Pixie. But yeah, it's even movies have transcended into TV series. Like, I mean, Alien Earth from the Alien movie
Yeah, to
franchise.
continue on. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, all the different Star Wars, all the Marvel, all the different TV series that have broken away from those movies, like, that are doing just as well as the movies. So I mean,
Hell yeah.
I would agree with
And
that.
then even like from books too, they turn
Yeah,
into TV series. Too. I mean, they
yeah.
turn into movies as well, but like they also turn into TV series. So
Speaking of books, I'm a big Raymond D. Feist fan. I don't know if anyone knows who that author is or knows about his books. But like there's 26, 27 of them, like about Pug is the name of the magician, and then it ends up, it's what's it called. But I hear they're making that into films soon, so that'll be cool. It's kind of like a, I don't want to say this and get people offended, but it's kind of like Lord of the Rings, but I think it'd be better. But we'll see. We'll see if it comes out.
what's it
Um,
called?
Raymond D. Feist is the name of the author. The series of books, like, I mean, there's about 26, 27 of them. So I mean, I could be here all day naming them, the books, but
Okay.
just check out the name and the books. If you can have a quick look. At work for 12 hours when you're off, read a book, or support someone on Twitch. Okay, so oh yeah, I asked this the other day, and Dad didn't answer it. Max called it shitbag. So he did. But if you were on the film Castaway and you were stuck on that island, sorry, not even the film, you are Castaway. What would you name the ball and why? I can give you little
What I name?
examples.
Well,
I can give you Specky
uh,
Gaming called it Wilson. Said I'd just leave it Wilson because Wilson was the name in the film, and Wilson was written on it. The other previous guest, Max, said shipbag. Dab said nothing because he'd know he'd get off the island. I know what I call it, but I'm not going to tell you. So they're kind of like areas where people are thinking three different areas there straight away. So what would Shogun call the ball? You're stuck with that ball there for
call it
thank
what
you,
it
Wicked, for
is.
the bits.
Call it a ball.
Hey, ball.
Yeah, I just call it what it is.
All right, fair enough. Okay.
It'd probably wind up as material for survival more than just a companion. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you're looking at it for what it is rather than what it could be. Fair enough.
But yeah,
Favorite moment on stream and why?
favorite moment.
Mm-hmm. For
I don't
you on.
have. I don't think I have enough time under my belt to call that yet.
So you haven't had
Uh,
a favorite moment on stream yet.
I've had a series of amazing moments,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to say which one is my favorite so far because I feel like there's gonna be something amazing down the line to where I'm gonna be like, this was my absolute favorite moment, and I feel like
Okay.
it's too soon to call it.
It's very, very, very good answer. Shows that shows that you're evolving, as a streamer, as a
Hmm.
person, and that to the point where it's like, I haven't reached that yet. So I mean, I have favorite moment on stream, but at the same time, as you said there, I'm hoping for a new or a better favorite moment. So yeah, I get that. Where is Shogun a year from now? Actually, let's change that because you have
Where I would want
ambition.
to be,
Mm-hmm.
huh? What'd you say?
I said let's change that actually because you have ambition to be a partner, obviously stream for full time. So let's change it to 5 years. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years,
Mm-hmm.
definitely full time streaming.
Okay.
Um, Partner, probably streaming on a few more platforms.
Okay.
Um, got Legion up and streaming full time. And
forgot about little old Mando.
no, no, I mean you got your goals, brother. But definitely being full time streaming and a partnered up, man.
Nice. Okay. Okay. All right. So you said it already kind of earlier, but we'll go back to this question again just to confirm because you kind of said both at different times. So, and there's one in the middle as well. So this is an interesting one. How do you consider yourself? I suppose is probably the best way to start this question rather than just are you. What do you consider yourself really though? An RPG, an FPS, or a multiplayer gamer?
I'll always lean towards RPG, so
Okay.
RPG definitely because I like the story more than or rather I have like for balance of story and action, but
Yeah.
I gotta have some substance, you know. Give me a
Yes.
reason why I'm fighting this monster or whatever. Don't just tell me to go fight the fucking monster.
Yeah, okay, okay. I'm with you with that because, like, as I said, Assassin's Creed series, the Star Wars Battlefronts, obviously was based on the films, but then you had Jedi Fallen Order, Survivor, you had the Knights of the Old Republic, you had Halo, you had all these different games that, as I was growing up, that had
With
RPG.
amazing stories and have
Yeah,
a great action scenes.
yeah.
Hell
Mass
yeah.
Effect. There's another one. Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
lot of good
those are
games.
really good series too.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, so RPGs. Yeah, I've a lot of them there. Like Batman, the Batman Arkham series. I mean, all of them. Like they're all good games. Uh, yeah, RPGs are very good. First person shooter as well. So is multiplayer, but yeah, RPG is a good answer. And the reason why is obviously because you have goals in the game. There's a reason why. You're just not just there doing stuff. Yeah. Okay, so gaming are missing two exercise sessions in a week. So you had an option. So you have an option to stream, or you have an option to. to go for a walk, or when I say exercise sessions, I don't mean you go hit the gym or anything. Like, it doesn't have to be something that intense. It could just be going for a walk for a bit of fresh air, right? That, like, would you game rather than exercise?
Uh, I'd probably do some exercise, but usually gaming.
Okay, so gaming or missing two exercise sessions in a week, you'd probably do the gaming over the two exercise sessions in the week. Like, do you have all the other days? Do you know to do exercise, like, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
just like
That way.
it's just basically 2 days of the week. Like, so basically, if you
Yeah,
were doing something 7 days a week, some sort of walk or cardio, some sort of little bit of exercise for the week, like, you'd miss 2 of those days to game instead, like, basically. So you, like, I'm not saying like
yeah,
the
probably, but not like repetitively. It'd be like very, very sparse.
I get you. Okay. Right. Okay. Good one. If your partner, family, or friends had to write a novel about you, what would they title it and why?
Maybe just my name, dude.
Okay. Okay. And
Maybe my streaming name.
why?
Uh, because that'd be the bio, right? Like
Yeah.
just name it after me. Keep it simple.
Good answer. Yeah. It's you can see why you started Legion, because you have confidence. Like you're saying, like, your partner, friends, if they're writing novel, they just call it your name, and keep it simple, and just look. This is this is obviously you're going to call you Shogun. Like, this is Shogun. This is Shogun, a Shogun story or something like that. Like, So yeah, keep it simple, and that's why. So that's very good. Explore deepest part of the ocean or go to space, and why?
Probably go to space.
It took a long time. Why?
I was thinking of how much traveling it would be, how much more you would get out of wherever you're going, space.
Good answer. Yeah.
Because I mean, you could like, you know, travel space and maybe run into the knowledge to delve into any ocean, bro, and then go to multiple oceans across the universes, space.
Okay. Yeah, true. That's true. That's true. Hot or cold climate even, and why?
Cold, because I'd like to bundle up in blankets and whatnot, especially when
Nice.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay, fair enough. You like cozy. You like okay. So you like you don't like hot climate because it's hot and clammy, whereas you like cold climate, but getting
I like
warm.
it to be
But
cool. Yeah.
yeah, I get you. I get you. One leg out.
Right, right.
Okay, so earlier I asked about that book, and I asked about title, and you said it was going to be a bio. The genre obviously is going to be a bio. So I mean, I'm not going to ask you what you think. You would feel a genre would be, because obviously it's going to be a bio. So let's move on to this one now. This is something to do earlier with the conversation we had about Twitch and how they change things. But so this is might be apt for that, in the sense that the next question is: one viewer, but they're an active chatter, or 20 viewers and no active chat.
It's a lot easier to stream when you're having someone talking with you the whole time. It's a lot easier, but I love the lurkers too, bro. Like having a lot of people just chilling and letting me do what I'm doing, playing the game or whatnot is cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, having either one is fine with me.
Right. Okay. So oh yeah. 10 gifted subs or 10 new supportive followers, and why?
Followers. the subs are lasting just a month. The followers you got for God knows how long,
Hmm.
depending on how good your content is and how you're interacting with them. And the relationships that you build, you can have a follower for the rest of your streaming career, or instead of just having some gifted subs for a month.
Fair
I'd
enough.
rather have the more fulfilling one.
Perfect. Favorite snack or drink while on stream, before stream, or after stream?
Um, Drink water,
Okay.
snack, something not so loud that you're crunching on the mic and whatnot.
Me a few weeks ago. I was starving. I forgot to mute the mic. Um, Favorite comfort meal in general.
Mm,
Your go-to meal.
I would like seafood boils.
Ooh, okay, interesting. Yeah, you'd love it over in Ireland, so it's an island, obviously. So obviously there's fish and a lot of different types of seafood here. Fresh out
Yeah, I
of the
like
ocean.
seafood.
All
Yep,
right,
yep.
chowder, dude. Dog or cat, and why?
Mm,
Or maybe neither. Maybe
I
neither.
have I have cats now. I've never had cats before. The ones that I have now. Um, I like that you don't need to do too much with a cat, but I do like the companionship that you get with
Yeah.
the dog. Uh, so it's hard to say. I think I would like to have a cat and a dog.
Okay, fair enough. For two different reasons. One, cat is easy maintenance, but also a companion in a different way, and a
Mm,
dog because they're a bit closer, more friendly, and because of that aspect, they're more supportive. Like, so, yeah, I get that. Yeah,
yeah,
okay, right. So, Shogun, if you had a choice, swim with dolphins, walk with penguins, or run with lions, or run away from lions.
no, or run away from them. Running away, no way. But if I'm like running with them, that'd be
Yeah.
cool. What's up, Mystic? Running with lions sounds the coolest of them. I'd
Okay.
probably do that.
And because it's the coolest. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we're getting close to the end now. So again, we are content creators. We're streamers. That's what we do. That's what. Well, it's not. You have a full time job. I'm a disability pensioner from the military. But we stream. That's what we love. That's what we like to do. That's what we love to do.
Hmm.
So as a streamer, what is your biggest advice to a potential new streamer about this vocation? Because it is a vocation. Is it a bit of a calling to be a streamer? What's your biggest advice to any new potential streamer out there who's thinking about starting?
Just be you. Don't let anybody disturb your peace. Um, be supportive of others if you can. Uh, but mostly just don't let anybody disturb your peace.
Okay, a giant legion.
Funny Legion.
Okay, and what is the stream dream for you? And when will you know you've accomplished your stream dream?
when when Legion's goals are fully met, or at their pinnacle.
Okay, in your streams, gameplay wise, I've seen you play. Should we expect locked in, sweaty gameplay, or laugh a minute content, or laugh a minute clip content?
It's a mixture of both. There's a lot of lock-in moments, a lot of lock-in moments, but there's also natural, funny, clippable situations as well. We juggle both of them fine. I think it's a great blend. Some of us are more chat aware, while some of us are more game aware to give you an equal blend of that kind of content.
Perfect. Okay. Right. Shogun Smoked TTV. Okay, this is the time now where we're all sitting at home and it pops up on the Twitch notification that you've just gone live. Why should people go into your channel?
Just for chill, just for chill vibes, really. Like, we're just all hanging out, having a good time, um, playing video games. We like to play video games with viewers as well. We've had a lot of times where we played with viewers. We just try to have a good time and relax and kind of melt the troubles of the normal world away, you know, and have great conversations. And that's pretty much it.
Brilliant. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a very good answer. So guys, yeah. First of all, I want to thank. Firstly, we're coming close to the end, so first of all, I want to thank again Shogun Smoke TTV, Shogun for short, for him agreeing to do this podcast, because at the end of the day, they can say people can say they're interested, but agreeing to actually come on and actually talk is a whole different thing. So I mean, first of all, thank you so much for that. Second of all,
Yeah, no problem, man.
I hope I didn't upset you or anybody in chat. And if I did, guys, I apologize for that. I don't think I did. I think I would have known. I think Shogun would have
Nah, I
told
don't
me.
think you did, man. I think you did a great job. Yeah, I mean, in my chat saying that these questions are amazing and whatnot.
Well,
So
okay.
very entertaining, very, very entertaining.
Well, it will be uploaded to the YouTube channel within the day or two, like the Master Dabs was. It's already up there in the podcast, in the YouTube channel, and also it's in the videos.
What's up,
Uh,
Moda?
and yours will be as well. But as I was saying there, I look. I only hope you had a good experience, okay? And I only
Definitely did, definitely.
good, and I hope you continue to have great streaming experiences going forward. In what we call this crazy world of live streaming and live content.
Thanks
Um,
for to you.
as you know, I am in Legion Discord, so in general, so I'm always a DM away if you need any help or advice, or even just an ear to listen. If I can't help or advise you on something, but I can at least listen. Sometimes the words we don't say can mean more than the words that we actually do. So I'm always a DM away. If
Offer
there's
that
anything
to you as well, buddy.
now, this is your moment, buddy, yourself, to share anything extra you want to discuss, any topics, or anything you want to even ask me. You feel free to do so now. For instance, if you want to say something more about Legion, or if you want to say something more about yourself in your own streams, or if you have anything that you want to ask or ask me about, or let me know about, or anything in general you want to say, then the floor is yours, as they say.
Uh, Probably just hype up that Spooky Sundays are back for Legion. Um, if you see us playing on
Yes, we will.
Sundays, the spooky games, let us know. If you want to join us in, join in with us or whatever. If you have the same game, we usually like to play reviews or whatnot. Um, Usually a pretty great time. A lot of fun moments, a lot of scary moments. We like to incorporate everybody as much as we can. So yeah, stop on by for that. Otherwise, give a follow to my fellow Legion members, Master Dabwalker, Firestar Freya, Powerless Comic 3, and of course myself, Shogun Smoke TTV.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Again, massive thanks. You didn't have to do this tonight, and I was happy that you wanted to, and I'm glad that you did. Um, listen, before I go, I'd be remiss in me if I wasn't to say also, if you want, just before we finish, if there's anything you want to add, like besides following and Legion and your fellow Legionnaires in Legion, is there any other platforms that you want to shout out for yourself? As in, like, have you an Insta, Twitch, or a different streaming
You
platform
can
or Discord,
you can
etc.?
find me on Instagram at shogun.smoke.ent. You can
Mm-hmm.
find me on um, TikTok as ShogunSmokeTTV. Uh, and same as YouTube, ShogunSmokeTTV.
Perfect.
Usually YouTube and TikTok is for shorts or that I'll clip.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, so that's it. So Shogun, again, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it was fun, as well as hopefully the reason I do these podcasts is to showcase, for not well, not me to showcase, for you to showcase yourself as a person, not just a streamer, so people can see the person behind the streamer and what makes you take more read between the lines kind of situations of what a person who a person is and show their real genuine personality. So I think we all got a very good look at Shogun tonight, and I for one very happy with what I see nothing but great things happening for you going forward, and I genuinely hope that you enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed it very much. Hopefully we can do this maybe down like a year down the line, see if anything's changed up or whatnot.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I plan to do this podcasting going forward. I mean, like four. As a concept, when I first came up with the idea of doing it myself, I was thinking about it for a few years. A few years actually. When I first started streaming, I always liked to have conversations with people and talk to people. So I am always open, guys. For that actually throws it my way. Thank you, Shogun, actually for that. That's you just set me up for that one. Like just ready to knock it out of the park. Um, Anybody who's interested in doing this podcast or coming on to this podcast, please feel free to join my Discord, which is pinned in my chat at the moment under podcast, and send me a DM. Of that you're interested in doing it, and we'll talk about a date and a time, or send me a whisper in Twitch, and we can talk about it, doing it on a day at a time. And again, we can revisit previous guests and see how they've evolved or how they've come on since the first time that they were on. And I can only expect from what I've seen and heard from Shogun great things. Like, so even if it was a year from now, maybe a year celebration of the podcast, as we've only been doing it 12 days and this is the fourth episode, maybe as the anniversary, I bring back all the initial guests for a quick segment, and Shogun could be a partner by then. Little purple check mark beside his name. You know,
Pretty dope.
I'll be begging him. I won't be asking. I'll be begging.
No, 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 anytime, man.
Guys, thank you so much for being here, Shogun. Thank you so much for agreeing again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I know it is
You as well, buddy.
two. No, sorry, what am I saying? Two. It's three p.m. for you now. 5 by 3, all
For
right?
me, yep,
Yeah,
3,
yeah, 5 by 3 p.m. Eastern time. For me, it's 5 past 8. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm going to let you
of
finish
course.
and end on a Discord call. Go back to your stream, and I will go back to just chatting for a few minutes. And hope to see you again very soon, whether it be in your stream, my stream, or a collab stream, or gooping in Arc Raiders with our good friend Dad Walker. But other than that, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and thanks for your time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, man.
You're more than welcome, and hopefully again soon. All right, thank you so much.
Take it easy, buddy.
Take it easy. Bye. All right, guys, that was Shogun Smoke TTV, and that was podcast number 4 out of 4 podcasts. We've done 4 podcasts since 31st of January or 31st of December 2025 was the first one with Specky Gaming. We did episode 2 with Max, and then we did episode 3 with Dad Walker, and we've done episode 4 now finished and completed with the one and only Shogun Smoke TTV. And I must say that they've all been all enjoyable, all very different. People have all different personalities. People have all different answers to questions, and it shows the difference. It shows the different it shows that we're not all sheep in this world of Twitch. It shows that we're not all doing the same thing or have the same thoughts or ideas, that we are all individuals and we're all trying to do this the individual way, which I think is a fantastic thing because that is what Twitch is about. It's about expressing yourself, being yourself, and expressing yourself in a safe environment, and that's what Twitch should be. It should be a supportive, safe environment. It was made for that reason. Twitch was meant to be a supportive network of gamers where they could go stream and hang out with fellow gamers, and I think that's important. And I think that those podcasts are showing that people are not the same. Everyone is different. Everybody has different answers, different outlooks of to those two questions in the podcast. And I really appreciate again ShogunSmokeTTV as part of Legion. He's unofficial stream team. Um, Also, a big shout out to everybody who came in: Mr. Moda, Sir Wicked, Specky Gamins, Party Pixie, Kuromi with all the massive mod work. Thank you so much for that. More design quest B. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, thank you so much to everybody who popped in. Queen Rocky TTV with the big jokes about my D by D debut. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for reminding me. You too, Mr. Mora. You have a great day, and I hope that we're nearly there with the YouTube. I do pull you up. I do see how you're getting on, and I hope it's going well. And what we're going to do now, guys, is we are going to. So, with that in mind, we're going to end stream. So let me go to the ending soon screen. I hope you all had a wonderful time, guys. I hope you enjoyed stream. I might be back on later playing games myself, but I will try and get out and see. 30 subs, 30 subscriptions away. Guys, Mr. Moda is only 30 subscriptions away. When I say subscriptions, I don't mean 30 subs as in Twitch. So guys, don't be like, oh my god, Twitch, 30 subs. No, he's not asking you for 30 subs on Twitch. He's asking for 30 free subscriptions on YouTube for his channel, which is named the same as it is there. Because he is almost a partner on he's almost a partner on YouTube as well as a partner on Twitch. So 30 subs is like 30 follows. It's free, guys. If you have time, do that. Okay, guys, on that note, we are going to end. I hope you had a great night. And if you are interested in doing a podcast with Mando in This Is Our Way with Mando G11, and you could be the next person on or soon to be on, then please DM me on Discord or send me a message in Whisper on Twitch and let me know that you're interested in taking part in the podcast. And I will contact you and we will discuss a date and a time that suits you and we will do the podcast. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. And I hope to see you again all real soon.